Maybe sometimes you prioritize the harmony, then no, you must follow Islam 100%. I think for the sake of harmony, sometimes you have to compromise. Would you agree with that?
Oh, I see. We need detailed examples, the case by case, right? So as far as I mentioned, not violate the Islamic law, then in any local culture, local practice can coexist. Yeah, because we believe that whatever Quran teaches us is nothing wrong, nothing harmful to the human being.
And you really want to make sure all the Japanese people hear about this good news.
To be informed.
To be informed, at least, to be informed. I'm sure a lot of repellents. Well,
even the time of the Muhammad, the 7th century, he started just alone, beginning, right?
Right.
So all the first generation, the Muslim respect the most. The old muallaf, first generation, they face the boycott, social, economic boycott, so much torturing. Just I learned the life story of the Prophet, always like a beginning. Or even the whole life is a life of challenge. So it's a kind of encouragement.
Hai, ini gua Daniel Tetangga Kamu. Yuk kita mulai.
You prioritize the peace more than
I mean, that is the purpose. And then the Islamic teaching is not conflict with the local culture or the other way around. Local culture is not conflict with the Islamic teaching. Then both can be done. I mean, for the sake of peace, for example, for the sake of, let's say, generosity or kindness.
Because, for example, in Indonesia, I know Muslims who still believe that there is somebody, a human being, control the rain. It's called
I see.
pawang hujan.
Pawang hujan.
That is a jinn, maybe feeding jinn.
Mungkin kerjasama dengan jin.
Right. So,
animistic.
But
maybe.
that's animistic, right? And every time I hear that, I'm like, wow. I thought you were Muslim.
It's a shirk. It's
and they pay, right? And you know what? Today pawang hujan is online.
What do you mean online?
Pawang hujan can stop rain.
From
Iya, ada di Indonesia itu.
Online.
Wah, powerful banget. Canggih, udah canggih.
No, is that like you know what? He's a pawang hujan. And he does refund.
What?
Refund. Like if it's raining, I will refund your money. But you know what? I feel, it's a game of chance, 50-50.
Yeah.
So
it's like gambling.
It's like gambling. I mean, like if it rains, okay, I'll give you back the money. But most people, they probably like send the money and it's not rain and they think it's the pawang hujan.
I see. So it's a kind of new cheating or not?
Tapi memang ada.
But it's normal here in Indonesia.
Di sini normal.
I see.
So, why I'm saying that, because there is a, like what you said, maybe sometimes you prioritize the harmony, then no, you must follow Islam 100%. Or else, I think for the sake of harmony, sometimes you have to compromise. Would you agree with that?
Oh, I see. It depends. That's why, as I mentioned, we need detailed examples, the case by case, right? So as far as I mentioned, not violate the Islamic law, then in any local culture, local practice can coexist. Because we believe that whatever Quran teaches us is nothing wrong, nothing harmful to the human being. So as far as we stick to the Quran, even the name of Allah is all good. There is no single name, the negative and the bad names. So, and actually we remember the prayer or zakat, the fasting or Ramadan is nothing harmful, actually, practical. This is my internal experience also.
I actually want to ask a very interesting question as well. A lot of times when, for example, like yourself, when you convert to become a Muslim, you start wearing an Arabic attribute, like what you're wearing right now.
Oh, this is just
kebetulan aja.
Only available baju.
But so, for example, if in Japan, you said he's a samurai, right? When you let's say still see there's samurai for entertainment, right? People still, do some dancing or whatever. And then before that, they do a ritual, right? They clean the sword with, I don't know what they do actually. Or even in sumo, for example, before going to the sumo ring, you throw in the salt, and you do a little bit of rituals, right? Who are they doing their rituals to? For example, if there is a sumo who becomes a Muslim, but could he still do some of the tradition rituals? Or is that practicing to the Shinto, one of the Shinto?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't know in the case of sumo, it's just we call like this as athletic, like a sport. Yeah, but it's usually happen in the time of the funeral. Like those who embrace Islam, like their family are still non-Muslim. So can we attend? Can we really make a funeral for the parents, who are Buddhist, for example?
That's good.
This is a kind of the maybe good example to answer maybe your question.
Okay.
So I said that it is an experience from the Thailand. Thailand, in the southern Thailand, there are so many Muslims, the Malay. Yeah, we call Patani people. So the Malaysian scholar go to Thailand, the research. Majority are Buddhist, Thailand. Yeah, but about 6 or 7 million Muslim people living there. So how they practice, how they reconcile, they live together. So at the time of funeral, some of them, their parents or their friends are non-Muslim, which means a Buddhist. So this the Muslim priest, the Muslim imam, they somehow attend this funeral, okay, but do not practice rituals. That is a demarcation line. So because Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the Messenger of Allah, he also experienced, the respect the Jewish, people's the dead body. When the Jewish people are just, previously, like a long time, when people passed away, then in the wood box, or how do you call it? It's,
the tomb.
Wood case.
Yeah.
So they carry and the casket. To just walk around the village to inform somebody died, right?
Somebody died. Yeah.
So that time when this casket just move around and come to in front of the prophet, he stand up and he just the respect this dead, and this Sahaba is the companion of the prophet. He just remind him, actually inside this is a Jewish boys inside. It's not a Muslim. But why you want to respect?
Show the respect.
Respect. And then Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that all the soul come back to Allah. Yeah, so I want to respect every soul, irrespective of any religion. So that's why even the Buddhist, in Buddhist country, the imam, the Muslim imam, somehow attend the funeral, the place. Yeah. So the monk chant some spelling, like some their own like a belief,
the chanting,
right? Just imam is listening, just attending only. Yeah. However, like Buddhists, they put some the scent and like they do and the bowing, for example. They don't do these rituals. Why? Because the rituals for the Buddhist people. Yeah, only this is the change. Like similarly, if Muslim died, the non-Buddhist people come to the masjid and pray, right? Nobody do that.
Yeah.
So similarly, the prayer for the Buddhist is the ritual.
Only for the Buddhist.
Yeah, for the Buddhist. Okay, so silakan. Yeah, no problem. You can do. But the Muslim, we don't do that. We just respect the soul. We remember our death. Then, okay, but at least we attend. So that is a kind of the demarcation line, how we can coexist.
Interesting. Interesting. I think in Japan, for example, what you guys are doing, it's very brave. Because I think for Sugimoto Sensei, you believe in the Al-Quran so much that you think that you know it's a good news for you, and you really want to make sure all the Japanese people hear about this good news.
To be informed.
At least, to be informed, to know that there is a different option.
That's right.
And
that's right.
And I'm sure it's not easy. I'm sure a lot of repellence, then it's like, oh, you must be crazy. you're becoming fanatic or radical or but yeah, what you're doing it's amazing. I admire what you do.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's brave.
Yeah. Well, even the time of the Muhammad, the 7th
Sallam.
century, he started just alone, beginning, right?
Right.
So all the first generation, the Muslim respect the most, they're all muallaf, which means all converts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they are the people who make the road, the pave, for the next generation.
Yeah.
Now expand more than 2 billion Muslims now.
Yeah.
But the beginning starting all from 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So always there is a first step.
Yeah.
Always the challenges, difficulties. First generation, they face the boycott, social, economic boycott, so much torturing,
Wow.
persecution, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just I learned the life story of the Prophet. Always like a beginning. Yeah. Or even the whole life is a life of challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a kind of encouragement.
What is the biggest challenge for you?
Oh,
that
for me,
happened?
it's like generally Japanese people, they are very indifferent in religion, not interested in religion, right? So how we can really invite them to receive the Quran, or at least to listen, like even 10 minutes or 15 minutes explanation. Yeah. It's quite difficult. Yeah. It's the main challenge. Although many Japanese people, they are very kind. I mean, they are very soft-hearted, polite. So they don't really so hardly repel. But practically, maybe dalam hati, they are not really listening or they're not really understanding. Yeah. So that's I believe the biggest challenge. Yeah. It's so much indifferent. Like there is the scientific research about religiosity around the world. In the Pew Research Center, in this American think tank, the research, in Indonesia, 90% of the people believe that the religion is important in the life. But what about Japan? Only 10%.
Oh, wow.
Only 10% people believe religion is important in life. So it's so different. It's opposite, right?
Wow.
So how indifferent? Yeah, they are so much secular. Secular, I mean, that's why they believe only this life, nothing waiting. So full concentration on this life. But sometimes, it's so much depression, mental illness going on, right? Because they're so tired. Yeah, only focusing on this life.
Yeah.
But if you just a little bit exit, there is next life, there is paradise and forever, continuous, endless blessing.
This is just temporary.
Yeah, temporary. We feel somehow relaxed. Why so much, full concentration, you see. We need sometimes relax, escape from this little bit, so relax from this dunya and then connect with the Almighty God. Yeah, it's a relaxation, stress management kind of.
Stress management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's giving like alternative way of life. Yeah. So it's very important actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Apa namanya? Tetanggaku Tonarino. Thank you so much.
Tonarino Daniel.
Tonarino Sugimoto Sensei. And Bupur. Thank you so much. Terima kasih banyak.
Sama-sama.
We want to give you this. This is also from it's a neighbor's gift.
Oh, dari
So it's
tetangga.
this one.
Oh, Masya Allah.
Yeah, the house. It's called Tetangga Saling Menyangga Bukan Menyangga. So
The meaning is tetangga
neighbor always support each other.
support each other, not
Good.
Not debate.
not debate each other.
Very good.
Debate,
Yeah.
Keren.
Teaching also.
Yeah.
Islamic teaching ya.
It would be good
Yeah.
to neighbors.
So mungkin bagi tetangga kita nih sekarang ini yang lagi nonton dan mau memiliki Quran versi Jepang, ya kan? And again, it's so beautiful. Ini benar-benar indah banget. Halamannya pun juga benar-benar dibuat dengan kualitas terbaik untuk kertasnya sendiri. Bagus banget. Nah, kalau misalnya kalian mau, langsung cek di Instagram kita di @danieltetangga_network. Nanti kita akan kasih tahu detailsnya bagaimana kalian bisa mendapatkan Quran Jepang dari Sugimoto Sensei.
Masya Allah.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Terima kasih banyak. Thank you so much. And but if there are other neighbors who didn't win this, but they want to buy Where can they buy it? Can they buy it here in Indonesia or
There is
only?
In Japan actually.
Yeah.
Only in Japan.
But we have some few copies in Cintakuran Foundation.
Ah.
So not only one copy.
Ya.
Maybe at least 10 copies maybe.
Oke, dan bisa juga kalau misalnya kalian mau, kalian langsung cek di Cinta Quran Foundation,
ya.
dan di situ juga ada detail-detailnya untuk mendapatkan Quran seperti ini, dan mungkin Quran untuk anak juga tadi
Iya,
yang
betul.
dibilang sama Bu Pur
Iya.
juga. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Terima
Terima
I'm
kasih.
so happy, really so happy that you guys are here,
Alhamdulillah.
menyempatkan waktu kesini
Terima
juga.
kasih, ya.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Maaf
Terima
kalau
kasih.
terlalu
Thank you.
serius.
So kita ketemu lagi minggu depan dengan tetangga yang gak kalah hebatnya. And thank you so much, tetangga saling menyangga bukan menyangga. Bye guys.